It's compelling, it's cutthroat, it's chaotic, it's clever, it's controversy and chaos, baby.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Controversy and Chaos, episode 78. I am prepared today. Woo! Okay, so there's been a lot. I feel like the last 9 months of this year have been a lot. Just a lot. So much that I don't even know where to start. Well, I do know where to start. So I've been feeling like this year, like, oh, I didn't travel much. I didn't move around a lot. But I have. I've been mad.
You feel like that? Yeah,
I do.
Say,
I
feel like
every month I am somewhere doing something. But I think I realized I've done more domestic things this year.
Right. I was about to say
a lot
of
like
domestic things. Done too many like international or like, those types of things. I've been more domestic.
I've done a lot of domestic things. I've been to a lot of concerts this year. That's where I spent my travel money this year, was on that.
On tour.
Basically, Teray World Tour. Yeah. Never stops. I'm trying to figure out like the next place I want to go. Like I wanted to go somewhere in the winter, but then I'm like, where do I want to go? I've never been to Barbados, and I heard like Barbados is nice in like peak weather. It's like February there. So I'm like, it could be nice. I just don't know. But I also really, 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 really want to go to Europe.
I'm just so on the fence about Europe. I feel like I want to go to Europe just to say that I did, but that little taste of Europe that I did have,
Yeah, I don't know if like the UK realm is like where I'm trying to go, but somewhere else, like maybe a Greece, maybe a Italy. I don't know. I think I just want to go. Amsterdam, I feel like would be nice. They said that people are very nice there. Like it's
Max parents actually, they've been to Amsterdam before, and they told us that it was pretty cool. Like I was like, what the heck?
I think I just want to do some
the places that they've gone. I'm just like, when did y'all do all this?
Exactly. But I feel like it's one of those things, like most people, when they think of vacation, they think beach. And I think because the beach is synonymous with like relaxation, like I just want to unwind and relax. But I feel like if I'm always stuck in that mindset, I'll never go anywhere else that does not have a beach.
But it's like, do you go on a vacation to relax, or do you go on a vacation to like explore and get lit? Because I'm not really a relaxed vacation type of person.
Yeah, I'm not
when we went to Jamaica, I was, but that was only because one, I was pregnant, and two, it was a family trip.
Yeah, I don't think I'm like a relaxed, like those people who just like, oh, I just want to read a book and sit on the beach.
No,
girl, my titties are sweating. I gotta go. Once that boob sweat collects in the middle, I'm up out of here. Like I gotta.
No, my thing is when I feel the back of my calf, dripping, because for some reason I sweat there more than I barely even sweat in my underarms. My back though will be dripping wet, and my calf, that little insert right there, I be sweating right there. When I do sweat, that's where I sweat.
I be sweating. My face be sweating.
Yeah.
I think after I did Accutane, I noticed my face sweats a lot. And I swear, like I correlated together, and my dermatologist was like, huh? And I'm like, no, my face be OD sweaty. Like I be hot. The rest of me will be fine. But I do feel like a side effect of it is increased sweat production. I don't know if that's like medically true, but that's what I feel. Maybe I should have been in the focus group, because bitch, I'm sweating. Okay. And I'm ready to take a poll. Anybody else experience this? Not out here.
Do a poll.
Yeah, so it's just like I don't know. But I really want to do some different things. Like I really want to go to Ireland. There's mad places that I want to go, and I'm like, well, when are you going to go if you keep prioritizing going to the beach? And I also think I have to get over like feeling like, oh, when I go on vacation, it has to be hot. No.
Yes.
It can be cool. Like it can be a moderate breeze.
The flight times too. It's like going to some of these places, you have to put a day for travel.
Yeah, so it's like a day on the front, a day on the back, just travel. So it can't be like, oh, we're only going to go for 5 days, because 5 days subtract out 2, you've only been here for 3 days. So it's like, did you get enough time? So it's just like I need to really work some things out, but I want to do some European vacations, and I feel like that's also good for Harper. Like when we take her, like I think she would enjoy a lot of these places. We just have to go, because she be talking about when she went to Canada, to Niagara Falls. And that's how she said, to Canada. I said, that should asked Canada. And then when we got, she said, and you guys went to LA? I said, yes, we went to LA. I'm like, Harper, it's just LA. And don't roll off the spell
Right.
LA. Like, okay.
In her mind,
Yes.
it's just two letters. All I
It's
hear
just
is the
two letters, not, we pronounce it like a word. She's like, no, these are initials. L.A.
Mhm.
And I'm like, well,
Right.
technically, you're right. We are wrong. We just LA, like one word.
Literally.
She's like, that's
Because
not
who even
accurate.
says Los Angeles?
Nobody. And so a lot of times I be trying to tell her the state that we're going to.
Mhm.
So like, oh, where are you going? I'm like, oh, we're going to California. California is in the United States because now for second grade, like they're in social studies. So I figured that they would start learning those things like the map and stuff like that. I don't know when you actually are supposed to learn that, but I'd be trying to tell her like, oh no, this state is called this. When we went to Miami, I'm like, no, we're in Florida. Like this state is called Florida. We live in Georgia. Lovey lives in Maryland. Because she just like, Lovey's house. That is Maryland.
Like, okay,
Lovey's house.
But where is it?
So I be trying to tell her those things, like even because Kala's mom was here watching her while we were in LA, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to New York. And I'm just like, the way that she says things is so funny to me. But I be trying to tell her, like, this is what this state is called. This is this. So you could say, girl, you've been some places.
You have been some places, girl.
You have been some places, Miss Ma'am. But we are going to Costa Rica in July. So that'll be another one she can add to her list. We're going to Costa Rica. And then her father has promised her a trip for the end of school. And I'm like, okay, school ends in May.
Baby.
I don't know. Somebody in my household has hit the lottery and I am none the wiser. Because I don't know.
You ain't go nowhere. When are you home?
I don't know.
During the school year. I mean.
During the school year, I'm home. And that's why I feel like it seems like I be so many places because I have to do it in a condensed amount of time. Because once your kid hit 5, it's no longer fun. Because like, this school, what is this?
The restrictions.
Like, you in my way. Yes, the restrictions. It's like when school starts, because in the South, school starts at the beginning of August. It's like summer's over. Summer's over. Yeah. Summer starts. Memorial Day weekend. That shit is over. First week of August. It's over. You don't get that much time. So I don't know. I just have to figure it out. But I do want to go some different places that are not your typical vacation. So we might be taking some. I'm gonna figure it out how we can do it. And then also for Europe, I feel like it's easier because a lot of places are so close. You can drive or you can just take a train. And it's like you were there in an hour.
Do a little
European
there tour.
Yeah. So maybe we have to plan like a European tour that is ideal for like weather. You can walk around, see some things. So I do want to see some of the like art and just building structure and stuff like that, because I feel like I feel like it's something that you have to see in your lifetime. So got to go see some things.
Love that. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here, I'm like, dang, what is going to be like my first activity post baby? Because I'm like, okay, we didn't go on a baby moon because genuinely we just did not have any time. Like, we just now are starting getting on the ball with the baby shower. Like, I haven't done a thing. I just made the registry, have done nothing. And I have 9 weeks left? 8 weeks? 9 weeks left? So yeah, I'm just like, dang, what's going to be my first post-baby activity?
We got to get the ball moving because we're going to run out of time.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it probably won't be until like after the holidays. So it'll be sometime in January.
Yeah. But even then, it's like, it's wintertime, it's cold. Like,
yeah,
I'd be like trying to be in the house. I hate
maybe cold. Cardi will be your first outside experience.
Oh yeah, that'll be my birthday.
Yeah, so we'll do a little Cardi
weekend. God, I'll be 32.
So do you have a random question for me?
I do. Okay, so I don't know what we're talking about today. So I have a couple random questions. Do you want something light or do you want something that could be potentially deep?
I want whatever you're going to give me. So whichever direction that you want to go, we're going to go there.
Okay, let's just keep it light. This one's good. Okay, what is one thing that reminds you of your girlhood that you hold on to? So for me, and the reason why this popped up is because somebody asked me if I still have my belly button pierced. And I said, yeah. And they're like, but you're pregnant. Like, is it that deep? And I'm like, I don't want to take it out. Like, I have a pregnancy ring in, and I feel like this is the very last thing of my girlhood that I've been holding on to. Like, I remember being 15, waiting to be 16 so I can get my belly button pierced. And I've had a lot of piercings, and they are all, every last one of them, gone. And I feel like, I don't know, something about having my belly button pierced just reminds me of like girlhood, like being young and just, I don't know, expressing myself and not being so like boxed and closed in all the time, which I'm trying to break away from more. But I don't know, it just reminds me of my girlhood, and I will never get rid of my belly button ring. I don't give a damn. So yeah.
Don't. Like, some things we just gotta hold on to, like the lighter times and like the
Exactly.
funner times, the memories, the like it's okay to hold on to those things. It's not like you're trying to relive being 16. Now, if it was
Exactly.
that kind of thing, then they'd be like,
Yeah, no, it's not that. It's just
let that
really
go.
cute.
But it's just like, this just reminds me of this fun time in my life. For me, I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
gonna be red hair. Like, if you know, you know. Me and red hair was in a chokehold. Like, I remember the
Mm-hmm.
first time I dyed my hair red, I was 16 years old at a hair salon inside Montgomery Mall. You know, like where, like if you come out of where the old Forever 21 used to be, and that other side of the mall where the Macy's, not the Macy's home.
Okay, yes.
Because you know that the Macy's home is on the other side of the mall, that like corridor that way. So yes, it was a hair salon that was on that side. Actually, I think that suite is still a salon. It's just a different one. I got my hair done there. I was 16 years old, and I was like, oh, this is the color my hair was meant to be.
I should have been born.
I should have been born a ginger. Like, I just wanted that. And there's like, over the years, the red changed. I had so many different shades of red hair. Like, I love red hair on me. Love it. Like bright red, burnt orange, like a coppery color, a burgundy. If it's in that red family, bring it to me.
That's
But the
definitely
thing
it.
that
Yeah.
reminds me of my girlhood the most, because obviously I've kind of grown out of that phase because wigs are a thing. So I was like, if I want red hair, bitch, I'll slap a wig on. Red for today. And I can take it off and have my ashy ass hair hours later.
Oh my god.
But my thing that reminds me of my girlhood is my nails. And I realized the amount of time that I try to get short nails, or I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna wear nails at all. I just be like,
This
but
is
now
not
I
me.
look ugly. Like, where are my nails? Where is my girliness? Like, I could wear no makeup. I could not get a pedicure, but my nails and long nails at that, like this, I don't know if you can see like the details. They look like little raindrops. So they're
I see
clear.
them.
They just look wet. Like, that is, I love doing my nails. I love having longer fingernails. The short nail don't work for me. I've had every kind of shape except the lipstick one. I definitely want to try that one. But and the duck one, I haven't had that because I hate that shit.
I
But
think it's cute,
I
but
feel
I
like,
just don't think it would be cute on me.
yeah, no. It's like there's a very specific kind of girl who could pull that off, and it's not me. But everything else, stiletto, square, coffin, almond, like XXL, like super long, whichever, like a bunch of charms. And I've spent $200 on a set of nails before. Like, I have just done a bunch of different things. Acrylic, gel X, powder, whatever. I did the dip. I did everything. If that service is offered in a salon, I have done it. And remember when they used to do silk nails? I tried that shit too.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Like, I am a nail girly. Like, it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel pretty. It's one of those things, like, as long as my nails are done and I have a little lip gloss on, I don't need nothing else.
A little lip chat.
Yes, a little lip chat, because you know you can have a blank face, no makeup, but lip gloss and an earring instantly look
And
good.
just gel your eyebrows a little bit, just brush them
Yeah,
up.
like just brush them up a little bit instantly. I'm like, cute. Walk around all day. But my nails, that is the thing of my girlhood that has like stuck with me the most. I started getting my nails done when I was 12 years old, and 20 years in, and I have no plans on stopping. I don't care about my nails under this set. Don't give a fuck about it. They thin as hell. Don't give a fuck. Because guess what? Slap a new set on top. Now, I will not go back to acrylic.
Really?
I will not.
Because I was thinking about going back to acrylic.
Acrylic is heavy. Once I start transition to gel X, you notice a difference of how light your nails are. So my nails are probably healthier under here because you don't have to drill them down as much. You take the gel off every time, and
I
it's a
just feel
brand
like
new
every time I
set.
get
And they're not
jealous, it
heavy.
just feels like I'm wearing press-ons a little bit. I mean, essentially you are, but
Yeah, essentially you are. They just secure. But I realized like I
yeah.
don't have a lot of problems with them. Like acrylic, I would chip them, all kinds of things.
Mhm.
As acrylic stays, the longer it stays, it ages and it gets
Mhm.
old.
True.
So once it
Then you
starts
get
to
the
get to that old
fungus and the
stage,
this and the
right,
that
it
and the
gets
mhm.
brittle, everything. So I don't really have that issue with like water getting trapped underneath of them. For the most part, I can go 4 weeks and my nails don't lift. Now, when I start pushing it, trying to do 5 and 6, they start lifting. I'm like, okay, this is a me problem. It's not the application. It's not the nail. Gelix is not supposed to last
Mhm.
this long. You're dragging it. Go get your fucking nails done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I really like it. It's just it's the thing. It's like that is synonymous
And
with
I feel like
me.
you also like to experiment. Yeah. Because you like to
Yes, I
experiment
love.
with like different designs and this and that. I'm such a plain, I'm getting the same stuff every time. I might get a design if it's like, let's say my
Mhm.
birthday or something specific going on. But day to day, and in recent years, I've just been liking manicures for some reason, like a gel manicure.
Yeah, you see how you can transition and be like, in my adulthood, I would just give me a cute little gel manicure. Like I can do the
Mm-hmm.
things that I need to do. Even when it came time to having a kid, I'm like, I'm gonna have to learn how to have this kid with my nails. Cause I'm not girl, I gave birth with long ass nails. Who
Yeah, you
does
were
that?
definitely on your
I do.
Cardi B.
Gave birth with long ass nails. And that was the time when I was doing like stiletto all the time. And I was like, okay, we can
Mm-hmm.
have a little cute square. So I don't poke the baby, but we going
Yeah.
don't have nails, so we're gonna have to learn how to, maneuver and figure it out. Certain things I just know I can't do, like opening a soda can. I appreciate when people watch me struggle for a little bit, and then they be like, "Somebody help her!
Yeah.
Somebody open
Yeah.
this goddamn can!" Because I be like,
You need one of them little.
"I do. I need something to keep in my bag to be like, click, and
Mm-hmm.
just keep it moving." But yeah, it's my girlhood thing is my nails, and so much so I remember what color my nails were the very first time I got them done.
Really? What
I
was
was
it?
Yes, they were a light blue. Shocking because I don't like blue. They were a light
Right.
baby blue, and that was when the design was $5.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the nail salon I went to. My mom took me, and my nails. I was 12 years old with nails this long, and she let me get them, and I was like,
I remember the first time because I used to go
"It's
with my
on."
mom. I used to go with my mom, and I like literally 5 years old getting my nails painted. Whatever she was getting done. Got my nails painted. But the first time I actually got like acrylic, I remember that. It was a French. Oh my god, I've been a French girl my whole life. But I got a little French set, and then I had the little airbrush designs with the little lines and the dots. For those back in the day.
You want line?
Yeah,
I do.
I do want line.
I
I do.
do.
I do. So yeah, that was my first. I think my first time getting acrylic. How old are you in sixth grade? 12, 13?
Because I was in the seventh grade. I
Oh,
was 12.
oh,
So
well, I
see,
was in sixth grade. So yep.
you
But they
see,
wasn't that
yeah.
long. They was just like a cute little enough to hit a click clack.
Oh yes, I'm a clickety clackety. Yep, and
I
I
need to hit a
remember
click
going to,
clack.
yeah, I remember going to school, and I just like, I think that's where I started like talking with my hands a lot because I'm like, no, bitch, you're gonna see the eye.
Like
I
you,
got my
you
nails
gonna
done
see.
every day, like you're gonna see it, and yeah, just getting my nails done makes me fucking happy. Like I love when
Yeah.
I text my nail tech, and I'm like, yo, what day can I come in? I be looking forward to that shit. When work get in the way, I'm like, whoa, 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 I am getting my nails done. Back the fuck up.
Listen, Trey be blocking out that calendar, boy. Boop.
What? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm busy from this hour to this hour. Do not schedule anything because I'm going to get my nails done. I'll come back on a separate day to get my pedicure done if I can't get them all done at the same time.
Mhm.
Because like with the gel, you got to take it off. So sometimes
Yeah.
I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna come in a little bit earlier, and they could soak it off while I'm getting my feet done. And then, but sometimes if I go in there and they don't have anybody available, I'm like, that's fine. I'll just sit here and soak them off. The receptionist at the place that I go, I think she's in like nail school. She be taking my
Mhm.
nails off. Cause sometimes like the owner or the girl who does my nails, they be like, oh no, don't take off too much, or walk her through like how to actually, how they
Mhm.
want it removed or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool, perfect. But yes, nails is it. I got to have it. I don't care.
I got to have it.
I'm gonna be 85, long ass nails. I don't care.
At
But yeah,
least
that
I
was a
don't
cute
know
question. I love that.
Yeah. You ever see them ladies like from the 90s and they have like the curve?
Yeah, I don't like that. That's one
I
thing.
don't
I don't
know.
like a curve nail. Even when they have just the long ones and they curve, I don't like the curve.
Mhm.
I never
Me either.
did. I
But you
hated
know, some
it.
people's natural nails curve, like have that
Yes,
like.
that hump, like the apex of their nail
Mhm.
naturally curves. And I
Mhm.
will say, like, having gel X, because the nail is already structured, it's straight. You don't really have it. They
Mhm.
do have some tips that have a curve. I just don't get those. I'm like, no, give me the straight across. I like those. And I also have my
Yeah.
tech like kind of size me down a little bit to make my nail beds look a little smaller. So they kind of just look
Mm.
good. Make my fingers look a bit skinnier. Even though my fingers are pretty skinny, but I feel like my nail beds are a little wide. So size down just slightly, make it smaller. But yeah,
Mm.
love that.
Yay.
Okay. So I feel like we haven't talked about like relationship shit in a while. I don't remember the last time we did. So
No.
it's not anything bad, not anything bad at all. But I feel like being, I guess, would we be younger millennials or are we older?
We are younger
I feel like the
millennials.
millennials started in the 80s. So we on the
Hmm.
younger end.
I could Google it, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
When does
we're a
millennial end?
younger
Or are we like middle of the
millennial.
pack?
Okay, 1 through 1996. So we're at the end. I'm
Oh, okay.
94.
So
So
I'm
yeah,
93. So
yeah,
I'm kind of like we're pretty much at the tail end of millennia. So
yeah.
okay. As younger millennials, I feel like the way that we've approached relationships, the way that we approach like raising our children and especially marriage is completely different than a
Mm-hmm.
lot of generations before us. And I realized like was I listening to a podcast or something? I might have been listening to a podcast or maybe I seen it on TikTok or whatever. There was like a relationship therapist and she was kind of talking about how people when they are in certain stages of their life and in certain stages in their marriage, especially if it's good, if it's going bad, whatever, that people don't take a time to step back and actually celebrate the wins of their
Mm-hmm.
relationship. And when she said that, I was like, huh,
Hmm.
okay. But then as I kind of like thought about it more and thought about it in different contexts, I'm like, that does make sense because it's just like, how can something you kind of continue to fuel something to continue to go on that you don't really like really take a step back to celebrate and appreciate. And I feel like I have been someone who has kind of fallen into that like not really celebrating things. I think because I approach a lot of things that way is that I
Mm-hmm.
always feel like there's something else I could be doing. It's like, okay, I accomplished that, check, now what?
Mm-hmm.
And not really being like, oh wow, I accomplished that. Let's actually sit in the fact that I accomplished this. So as it comes to relationships, I want to get on your thought of like celebrating the wins, whether it's anniversaries or whether it's like, damn, we went through a rough season and we made it on the other side. We could celebrate the fact
Mm-hmm.
that we made it through whatever
Yeah.
this situation was, whatever this patch was, if it was a 1 day thing, a 30-day thing, shit, a 1 year thing. And it's like, we
Mm-hmm.
made it to the end and we're still together and still moving forward.
I think, okay, I have a couple questions because I think that the way that I move, or even Matt in general, because we're similar in a lot of ways, it's like we will very much so acknowledge something, but we never dwell on things like good, bad, or indifferent. Like,
Mm.
so it's kind of like we always acknowledge, like we have conversations all the time, like about where our relationship started and what we thought it was going to be versus what it is now, and da 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 da, all these different things. But it's more so of a acknowledge it. So when we say celebrate, like what does that look like? Because I can say for me personally, I don't know why, but for one, dates are not my thing. Like, you know how long it takes me to remember someone's birthday? Like even anniversary dates. Like I don't understand the people that celebrate all their anniversaries. All I need to celebrate is my wedding anniversary, and that's it. Like I don't need to celebrate when you ask me to be your girlfriend. I don't need to celebrate our first kiss. I don't need to celebrate even our engagement. I'll acknowledge
Do you
it,
celebrate that?
maybe. Girl, yes. People be celebrating month to month. I'll be like, who the like, but I also think it's a lifestyle thing. Like on a weekly basis, we have so much shit going on in our life that like I don't have time to even which maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe some other people are able to dwell in their things more. That's not a reality for me or for us. So I think that like we acknowledge things and we just kind of move on. But I also think that we are just now getting to a point in our life slash relationship where we're actually settled. So I do want to be more intentional about celebrating certain things, but that just has not been the reality of our life. We have not had that luxury because every year is a milestone thing of something happening in our lives, whether it's from graduating college to doing this to doing that, Matt going to law school, graduating law school, passing the bar, doing this, doing that, having our first kid, getting married. Like everything has just been back to back to back to back to back. So it's like when things happen so quick like that, what am I celebrating? Like I'm celebrating it in the moment and then we just move on. You get what I'm saying? So I think this is the first time where we're very much so like stable. Like I feel like our feet are actually like planted, and this is like I feel like this whole time we've been building the foundation and now we're kind of living in the foundation of our relationship and of our family. So it's a good question. And I also think that like me as a person, I'm very inwardly like lovey-dovey, but sometimes I'm not outwardly lovey-dovey, especially to my partner, which is weird. I don't know why. Like I'm always lovey-dovey to my friends and always like to my kid and all these different things. But with my partner, it's just kind of like, you know, I love you. You know what I mean? Like I'm very much so. I will send you a meme and be like, send this to a husband who's doing a good job. I was like, let me send you this meme.
No, dead ass. Like, no, seriously, I be doing that. But it's like for the men, I think that it really is like a thing that they appreciate it.
Yeah.
So but it's just like to us, like
I should do more. Because Matt always jokes about like, oh, when it's just us, you're so soft and sweet. And then when, let's say my parents, right? When your parents are around, you acting all tough. I'm like, well, actually, I only do that because you troll me. And I feel like you bucking up at me in public. Like, why you just leave me alone? Why you gotta troll me? You and the kid, they love to troll me. And I just be like, this is why I can't be all soft and sweet, because y'all bothering me. Why y'all want to see me get? It's like they like to see me get animated. I'm very
they like to see you all riled up.
I'm so like nonchalant sometimes, just like, oh yeah, okay, cool, like whatever. That like sometimes it almost feels like any response to them is a great response. Good one. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's me. Maybe if I was a little bit more expressive on a consistent basis, because it was one period where it's like any sense of like excitement and blah 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 blah. Maybe like, damn, what's up with you? You excited? Because like he'll ask me like, oh, are you excited about? Let's say we're going on a trip, right? Like, are you excited to go to Jamaica? I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'll be excited when the time comes. That's how I am. But I feel like that's a trauma response, because it's like I have conditioned myself to not get too excited or fixated or worked up on things, because it's been so many times where I did and the shit just went downhill. So I think that's a trauma response. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those things. I think for me, sometimes I get wrapped up in the amount of time that Colin and I spend together. Like we're always with each other. So it's easy to kind of, in a sense, like brush past things, because it's like, I see you every day. We spend time together literally every single day, whether it's our, you know, watching dinner. What? Okay. But you know.
Yes. Your brain moving faster than your mouth. It's okay.
Girl, the ADHD be winning.
Okay, Charlie.
It be winning. But it's like watching TV, eating dinner, like the shows that we watch. I realize like I really don't watch TV by myself. Like it's rare that I watch a show that he does not watch. Like right now, the only show that I watch, like I watched the 2 docs on Netflix, and I watched Project Runway by myself. But other than that, we watch pretty much everything together. And I'm like, if you dare watch this show without me, we are in a fight. Yeah. Do not let me catch you. If I turn on Netflix and this episode is halfway watched, oh, that is your ass, because I'm going to be upset. But it's like, I get so comfortable with the amount of time that we spend together, and it's normal and it's natural for us.
It's just a part of your day to day.
Yeah, it's a part of our day to day, and also it's like it's a part of like how our relationship started. So it is literally from conception to now. This is how we operate. So it's easy to kind of brush past the things that you've accomplished together as a couple, because you see each other every day. I look at it like I be having to like remind myself to take a step back because there are a lot of people in relationships. There are a lot of married couples that don't spend any time together. So it's like something that I look at as this is our normal every day. For a lot of people, it's like it'd be weird. Like y'all go out, y'all do shit. Like yes, we are a going out as couple. We're going out, whether it's to eat, to do an activity, whatever it is. We spend copious amounts of time together. So I be having to remind myself like you still have to celebrate the things. Well, I don't get down with that whole like, oh, we met on this day and then we did this and I can't.
Yeah, that's too much.
I'm not remembering all of those things. I'm not remembering the day you told me to be your girlfriend. Like I remember when we got engaged only because I remember that date because it was our baby shower that day. So I remember that day. It was June 30th. I remember
the date if I think about it, but it's like when it's approaching, I don't be like, oh my God,
it's June 30th. Like we got engaged
to do something special so that, but like,
it's like those kind of things. Yeah. I don't think about those because I'm just like, okay, we don't need to do this. But anniversaries, like it's an important thing, and that's something that we've discussed. Like always, just not even just acknowledging it in a way of like, oh, happy anniversary, but actually celebrating the anniversary because regardless of however the year went, we still made it to this day. We did not get divorced in the last 365 days. So whatever it was, clearly we have worked on it and whatever. And also, I also find like times when it's our anniversaries, it's kind of like, well, how do you feel? Are you happy? And I think we have those conversations more throughout the year, but just like, well, how do you feel about things? How do you feel?
Like a
just
check-in.
As you like a check-in just to see like, okay, are we both still invested in this? Do we both still feel the exact same way? And if we don't, not a matter of, well, then that means it's time to separate. Okay, then that just means like, we need to look into that. What is that? Okay, over the next year, we need to work on this. And when you come out of things, we got to celebrate the fact that we're married. And it's hard to be married. It's not as easy. Like, yes, marriage itself, I would say, like being married, man and wife, that part is easy. But the actual work to stay married is not easy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a constant thing that you gotta work at. And I think that sometimes it's just celebrating those things. Whether it's like, okay, every anniversary we're going to do this. So our new thing for our anniversaries is we're going to do like some bucket list type item on our for our anniversary. So like this year we went to Chicago. Again, my local thing that I did. Well, like domestic thing, not local. Yeah. But we went to like the Sky Deck in Chicago and it was great. It was like, bitch, talk about stomach in my ass. From just like, oh my God,
like, oh, we up here for real.
We up here. But it's like, we did it. We got the picture to commemorate. And it's just like, okay, this was something that we did that was fun for us. It was important. We spent a lot of time just like with each other talking. Well, we were only there with each other. So like talking, like, but just kind of like, it felt like more of like, for a domestic thing, we're just like in a city walking around exploring. It felt like very intimate. It's like, and it's like times like that where I kind of like calm my mind down and like realize that we've been together for quite a long time. And then all the various stages of our relationship, all the various stages of us as individuals personally for how far we've come to be like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, if you would have asked me if we were in a place that we'd be right now, I'd be like, girl, hell fucking no.
Yeah.
But it's like, we did it, and that's an accomplishment, and it's something worth celebrating and not just being like, oh yeah, happy anniversary, happy birthday, Merry Christmas. But it's like, no, you survived. Like usually every anniversary, I'm like, you survived another year with me. You're welcome.
No, you're welcome. But now that I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, Matt and I spent a lot of time together, but I feel like it's not always necessarily intentional time. Like even if we go places and do things, like he said the other day, he's like, we need to do more date nights again. Like I'm like, yeah, we could go on dates more dates if we didn't always go to other places out of obligation. Like we go a lot of places and we do a lot of things, but it's not really for us. It's because such and such's birthday, or this person's having this person's getting married, this person, like we're always going somewhere and doing something together, but for other people, not necessarily because we're going because this is what we chose to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even We have not gone on like a trip together. Like not last year, the year before last. Wait, when did we go to New Orleans? It was the year before last. I don't know, but
I
anyway,
think, yeah, not last year, the year before. Yeah.
yeah,
No, you went last year. You went to New
it was
Orleans
last
last
year.
year.
I
Uh-huh.
can't remember.
You
Oh
went for
yeah,
your
it was last
anniversary.
year. So yeah, that was a domestic trip. But before that, we didn't go on a trip together, like just for us, since our honeymoon. Because someone's birthday, someone's bachelorette trip, someone's this, someone's that, blah 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 blah. It just between work and all that stuff, having kids, there was no time.
Yeah, it's
So
like
it's like,
time really kind of gets away from you. So it's like, that's why I'm saying,
yeah,
like, it's important to really hone in on those things and be like,
mm-hmm,
actually, no, we have to stop, like, full stop, and
mm-hmm,
just be in this moment and celebrate this and celebrate us. That I don't give a fuck what nobody else got going on. I'm not coming to your shit.
yeah,
I'm going here. Like,
that'd
and
be the
just
thing.
kind of, yeah, because I think, because like you said, like, you kind of get in that space where you have certain periods of time where it's just like, we are going full steam ahead. You buy a house, you
Mm-hmm,
have a kid. It's like you graduated college, you get a job, buy a house, have a kid, do this. It's like your kid is doing
like,
milestone things. Your kid is having milestone birthdays, all within that. So it's like, okay, this is where all the attention and focus is. But what did we do that was
mm-hmm,
just me and you? So like to Matt's points, like, dates are important. Like, we go out
mm-hmm,
a lot. Like, even maybe a couple weeks ago, we went just random on a day. It was just us. We hung out for a day. We were in plans changed. We didn't really have any like solid core plans. The weather derailed it. We were just gonna walk on this kind of like trail in Atlanta. It's called the
mm-hmm,
Beltline, but it's like it connects a bunch of different neighborhoods in the city. It's 22 miles long. We were not going to walk the whole
mm-hmm,
thing, but you can park and kind of go along, and then what's in that section. So it's just like, okay, we'll just go on the Beltline today. Cool. Lived in Atlanta
mm-hmm.
for however many years. Never did that. So let's do that. Let's go to an area of the Beltline that we've never been on before. It's outdoors. So it started raining. So we went, just pivoted. We went to Sandbox VR and we did the Squid Game. We did the Squid Games little VR thing. Fun as hell.
Yeah.
Fun as I
VRs are
won.
always so like
Whooping ass. Hello.
not
And
not the belt.
Colin would have not had as many put belt to ass. And we had 3 kids in the group with us. Belt to ass. I do not care. I'm competitive as fuck. I don't care. I'm whooping your kids. I'm tearing them up. But it's like, Colin, there was one game that was like a trap door. And it was like these little pigs flying, like little piggy banks. And you had to try to grab the piggy bank, and it would tell you in your headset which door was going to open. So I'm catching them. I'm like, okay, gameplay. I know how to do this. First thing you do, I can see the time on the clock, grab the pig. Cool. I grabbed the pig. It's telling me I'm standing on the right. I'm like, boy, get over here. What are you doing? You want to be on the one that's about to open. Get over here. So that game, he caught up in the points because he should have died like 4 times. And I was like, no, just come with me. Just move. To the point, as soon as I heard it, I would just drag him. I'm like, I don't even know what you're doing over there. Just come stand over here. So it's like that. It would have been a larger gap in points. But I helped him out. I helped out my spouse. And like, all right, come on, get on the winning team, huh? But it's like doing fun things like that. My makeup was ruined afterwards. So
I
what
would
did we do?
assume.
Toe up. And it was like one of those days my face was super matte. If it had been more like a dewy face, I attempted to go into Sephora and try to fix it. I could have fixed it if it wasn't so matte. But at that point, I was just like, yeah, let me just go in here and give me put the little makeup remover on the pad. Girl, ghetto as hell. I came into Sephora to take my makeup off. And I'm just taking it off. Like, I left the eyebrows on because we're going to leave that. And I had on eyeshadow. So I left that. But everything else, I took it on. We went, had us some cute little Mexican food, some good margs. And we went on about our day. But it's like doing things like that. Just like little things, like those things are important. And I feel like those are the kind of things that strengthen your bond with yourself.
And I feel like
it makes it easier to make it to the next point.
We do little things a lot better than the bigger things that we might want to do. So for example, like if Matt has like a lapse in his schedule for work, he might come home and we could watch a show together, take a nap, eat lunch, or we'll meet for happy hour before we go get Celine for daycare on a Friday. Or for example, like we're going on a long car ride, like that's when we have the best conversations. Because when you're talking and kids always interrupting, mommy, girl, shut the hell up.
Can I have this?
I'm talking to this man. Shut up. Like just different. I feel like we do a lot of like little things that I guess definitely add up and like are important, but the bigger grand scheme of things of either celebrating, we just have not the time. So I think
Yeah, you got to tell people
little
no.
things matter, but I want to do more other things.
Yeah, because I find that they are extremely important. I think they're extremely helpful. And we do the same things. Like when we drive in America, we got 10 hours. We got nothing but time.
We're going to put on a podcast and pause it about 50 times to talk about what we just heard.
Hello? 1 3-hour podcast stretched us 5 hours because all we did was talk the entire time. But it kind of is just like those moments, even when we're sitting in the car for that long, like even though we're married, it kind of just reaffirms for me. I'm like, okay, we're still friends.
Like we can talk.
Like we can talk. We're still friends. Like we be talking about shit I have no clue about. I don't know shit about football for real. Like the ins and outs. Colin be talking to me about these people and these names, and I'm like, who? He just thinks I know what team John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith played for. I don't know that man. I have never seen him a day in my life. Don't know. But more of like the back end of the NFL business, I can give my opinion on that. Like how teams be running and how they be doing like with contracts and trades and all of those things. He knows the technical, he knows everything there is
the
to
game
know about. Yes. He know everything there is to know about the NFL. Child, I do not. He'd be knowing about how the contracts are supposed to work and this organization has this and this clause and it needs, I'd be like, who? Okay, well give me the brief rundown and then I could give you my like business opinion. That's what I can offer. I can offer you my business opinion. Like, okay, if I was the team, this is how I would do it. Or if I'm this person's PR, I'm running it like this. And some things he'd be like, okay, I can see your point there. And then other ones he'd be like, no, you're wrong. That's not how this works. This is how this works. And I'm like, oh, I will never.
My bad.
I'm like, anywho, I said, but just like doing things like that. And it's just like, I feel like he does that, one, because he's comfortable with me. And it's just like, we just talk. We're just friends. We don't have to know the same thing about everything. But we can still have genuine conversation. And it's like, okay, cool. We still friends. Because every now and then you need to do a temperature check. Like, do you still like me?
Not do you still like
Is it 2014 feeling still?
Literally.
Do you still like me? And it was so crazy. The other day he brought up like,
listen,
the first time we met, like in person, because I be finding out he's seen me. He peeped the scene. But y'all, you know, I don't be knowing nobody. I don't be knowing anybody at all. But I was like, oh.
When was the first time y'all met?
You weren't there. What? How do large moments be happening in my life and you weren't there? But we met at an AKA cookout on campus.
On Towson's campus?
Towson's campus, yeah.
You
know, like where the union used to be?
On the hill?
That little, no, you weren't there. On where the union was, that little patch of grass that was always flooded.
Yeah, it was like the hill.
Soggy. No, it's flat. You had to walk up the step, like walk down a steep. It was the top of the hill. It was at the bottom.
I know what you're talking about.
Like,
never mind.
Yeah, as soon as you walk out of that building where that parking garage was, where they put the blacks for the cookouts. That little patch right there. So the AKs had like a back to school cookout. It was September. Actually, if I really thought about it, I could go find the picture from that day and tell you the exact day. But it was, I'm going to go with like September 14th or 15th of 2014. We met somewhere around then. And remember, because I was doing that party with the Kappas, and I was talking to Rel about DJing for that and also the fashion show. So we were exchanging information for that. And who brings his ass on over there?
Weasel your way on over.
This guy. Like, and I'm like, where did you come from? It was just like, it started from there. But apparently he had seen me, I think the previous year, actually, at one of the fashion shows on campus. He's seen me.
That is so funny.
Wild.
That's so funny because, you know, Matt and I met a year before because I went to a party at his house, never remembered him. Not that I didn't remember him. Well, no, I didn't remember him.
I think I remember that party. I know that exact party. I remember what I was.
Like, his mom was outside on the grill cooking chicken, and I was sitting there eating the chicken, talking to his mother, and I don't even remember literally a whole
I remember
year
that because you used to have to walk around the back of the house and walk down the steps through the basement steps to get to the downstairs. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, had a whole party, mother on the grill. I'm sitting there eating. And apparently, I remember that after the party was over, because, you know, like, even niggas got to get out. There was like a pillow fight and all this other stuff. And I'm watching it. I'm sitting there on my phone. No interactions with each other at all. Not even one. I don't even know if we even spoke.
Sometimes it'd be like that. It'd be like, not the right timing. So we're going to wait until it's the absolute right time. And then fate will just fall into your lap.
Then a whole year later, boom. Crazy.
Ah.
Crazy.
But yeah, that's just like,
That was 12
I
years ago.
remember that day. Boy,
Mm,
that just
mm, mm.
seems so long, but not. 20 years old was 12 years ago.
That was a long time ago.
Wow. But yeah,
Mhm.
I just feel like those things are important. You need those things that kind of reassure, like the silent reassurance is the thing that I find, at least for me, that makes marriage worthwhile. It's like, okay,
Mhm.
we're still very much, maybe more so in love than we were then. It's a different kind of love.
I would say it's just different. It's a different type
It's a
of,
different kind of love. It's very much more mature. It's more meaningful
because
than
it's like
just
at
like,
this point you're choosing to love each other.
exactly.
Like this is a daily choice.
Yes. And it's kind of just like, okay, for 365 days, we made the same choice.
Mhm.
So,
Exactly.
yeah, this is going to be a big deal. Even if it's like, we try to do like a trip or something, if we can squeeze it in. Sometimes it gets very tight because it's like people have milestone birthdays. My whole family birthday is in July. Our anniversary is in June. It's just be like, duh. And then everybody want to get married. I'm like, stop it. Please stop. Because we're going to come to your wedding, but we could be over
Like,
there
please.
doing something else. Like, chill on June. No more June weddings. I can't handle another one. But yeah, so it's just like those things. I feel like we have to keep doing them. So even if we don't do a trip, even if we just do a nice dinner, we alternate whose turn it is to plan anniversaries. So last
Yeah.
year it was him. The year before was me. Now 2026 is me. So I gotta figure out what the hell we gonna do. Because if we
We're
can't go to
trying to.
Bella Noche's, where the hell can we
Where the
go?
hell can you go?
I gotta figure out something, but I think it's just like that's our tradition. But I think everyone should have their own thing that's for them, that's just for you and your spouse, it's for nobody else.
Yeah.
And then,
Do you think that like the older you get or like the longer you've been in your relationship, like do you think your love language has changed or is it the same?
yes, it has changed. I am a gifty
Mm-hmm.
bitch.
Mm-hmm. You are.
Gift me down. I'm a gifty bitch. But it's like I still like gifts, but
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely, it changes so much. I think because it's kind of like I get all the time. So
Mm-hmm.
like the big things, it kind of, not to say that it doesn't matter, but it don't hit the same. I think when
Right.
you're in relationships, and I think for me, like the gifts and those things were more important because I wasn't getting a lot of other things.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't getting the reassurance without request. It was
Mm-hmm.
just like, so it's like, this is the most important thing because it's tangible. I can see it. Like, this is it. And now it's just like, because it's so normal, it's the regular thing. If I want something, I got it. I'm looking at a box of sneakers that I really wanted them.
Mm-hmm.
I got them. Like,
Yeah.
just like I can look around and be like, oh, I asked for that. Or the random towels. I still have I told Colin one year to get me like dried flowers, like to order me an arrangement of dried flowers. It's still at my
Mm-hmm.
front door, and I've probably had it for 3 years. It's sitting at my front door on my little judge. It's a part of my
Mm-hmm.
decor. So I keep those things. I think I have the cards for flower arrangements. So it's like, oh, those things, they still are nice, but I think the gift gesture in a different way. The flowers
Right.
mean more. And kind of in all aspects. Like when people are like, oh, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for nothing?
I never even be
I
knowing what
really
to ask
don't.
for.
It's like not even that I don't know what to ask for. It's just like I just don't feel like I want you to get me anything. Like my
Yeah,
parents
it's
this
like
year for my
I don't
birthday,
even want
I'm like,
anything.
give me some flowers. Like actually, flowers would make me very happy, and they did. That's what it was. I still
Mm-hmm.
have the cards, Mom. I still have the card that I think that you wrote on it. I think it's in my little mail carrier on my desk. I still have it, but it's like those things are like I'm finding that other things make me happy, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, maybe I do like a little like words of affirmation. Is that one?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I do. I really love being reassured without request. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I still got the number one spot. Thank you very much. Okay, check. And we can move, we can move on. It's just like I've learned to appreciate other things
Mm-hmm.
outside of, because it's like really the monetary shit is easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everything else is where the hard work lies.
Yeah.
And I realized,
That's
if
true.
I'm being honest, like I was rewarding people for doing the easy thing.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like, no,
That's a good way of putting
gotta
it.
come harder than that. So now it's like, love language has changed a little bit. The affirmation really kind of like gets the people going. But yeah, so that's all I had.
That was pretty good. That was a good one. Another good one.
I be coming up with things. I be approaching these conversations, and I be feeling like sometimes like as friends, as like it be the things like we can talk about that in another episode because I feel like this is gonna end up being lengthy. But I do want to talk about this. We're gonna talk about that in another episode. No, and I'm gonna tell you now.
Okay, just tell me. I won't react or respond. I just want to know what is it? What is it?
Okay. Sneak peek people. What the fuck? Sneak peek people. I'm hungry. I'm delirious.
Mm-hmm.
Friendships as you get older. Do you feel like it's important for your friends to have the whole backstory of your life, or do you kind of just start from we met at this moment in time and we're just gonna keep going? Does that change the level of friendship?
I won't.
Think about it.
Well, I have my answer.
I know.
Because I
think about it more in depth because sometimes you be, no. And I mean, like, I know that brain of yours be having the opinion.
I have an in-depth opinion on this because when I assess friendships, I feel like my closest, most intimate friendships is because you know my backstory and my background. And not just you, but the ones that like I feel like without that caveat, you don't know me. Not on an intimate level. You know what I want you to know, but you don't know me. And
so we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that more in depth in another episode. So consider this like a little preview. Yeah. So like
that. Let's go eat lunch.
All right. Oh yes, I'm famished. Anyways, thank you guys for watching yet another episode of Controversy and Chaos, and see you in 79. Bye.